Tone, 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 tone. And no, not as in tone deaf, so quit thinking that. No, when I say tone, I mean in poetry. Tune, you ask. Now what is tune? Well, as you can see by the floating synonyms round faceless girl here, there's a lot more to this four-letter word than meets the eye. Ooh, can I say that since she has no face? Anyway. Tone. A poem's tone is the attitude the writer has towards the piece of poetry. The writer's attitude towards the material and or the readers. The tone of a poem is roughly equivalent to the mood it creates in the reader. The tone of a poem refers to the feelings of the poem. Yeah, so in English, tone is simply the way the author or the writer, or blah blah blah, him, herself, feels when they wrote the poem. So it's, really not that hard. Now let's see if we can identify tone.
Napsali sem tuto báseň I sa všichni. Cítím si velmi šťastná práve teď I kidic. I jsem porozcítil výsostnosti. To je všechno rádi chymia. Doufám, že nikdy neša si vracet YouTube.
Okay, now it's your turn! Problem? No, okay, but now we're gonna do a real poem, okay? Alright. Okay, so we're gonna read Dulce et Decorum Est. We've read that before in class, and you're gonna identify the tone without any help from me. Wink, wink. Okay. Bent double, like old beggars under sacks, knock-kneed, coughing like hags, we cursed through sludge, till on the haunting flares we turned our backs, and towards our distant rest began to trudge. Men marched asleep. Many had lost their boots, but limped on, bloodshot. All went lame, all blind, drunk with fatigue, deaf even to the hoots of disappointed shells that dropped behind. Gas! Gas! Quick, boys! An ecstasy of fumbling, fitting the clumsy helmets just in time. But someone still was yelling out and stumbling, and floundering like a man in fire or lime. Dim, through the misty panes and thick green light, as under a green sea I saw him drowning. In all my dreams before my helpless sight, he plunges at me, guttering, choking, drowning. If in some smothering dreams you too could pace behind that wagon that we flung him in, and watch the white eyes writhing in his face, his hanging face like a devil sick of sin. If you could hear at every jolt the blood come gargling from the froth, corrupted lungs obscene as cancer, bitter as the cud of vile, incurable sores on innocent tongues, my friend, you would not tell with such high zest to children ardent for some desperate glory, the old lie, Dulce et decorum est, pro patri mori. Now, you have to identify tone. I bet you can't find it. No, I'm just kidding. Turn to page 394. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think that's the real page number. Well, since you did so well on the last poem, finding tone all by yourself, now we're going to do another poem in the tone section in the big literature book. So, everyone open your big literature book. Well, let's see here. I sung a little bit, and I spoke some Czech, not very well, and I threw in a Harry Potter reference and a troll face, and I read some heavy poetry, and we all found tone, and I got a creepy baby up there. So I think my work here is done. Thanks for watching.